Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angel Scope for the month of July 2021 for the sign of Libra. And so before we begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone and if you're new to my channel, um, please take the time to subscribe. And at the end of the video, if you're enjoying the content, please like as well. All right, so before we begin, just another bit of information too. For the month of July, I am continuing my special offer for my half-hour reading of $77, which will be extended to 1 full hour. So in order to get this offer, you would go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services. That link is below in the description area of the video, and below the video rather. And once you click on it and go to my page and you submit your payment, I will send you a confirmation email within 24 hours on the first business day. Okay. And there are no restrictions or limitations if you've had a reading with a special offer before. Everything you need is in the email to set up an appointment. I will indicate the starting date when I have availability. It will be there, and you will just be asked to submit at least 3 weeks of availability of times and dates. If you have fewer, then extend the weeks. Like, just say if you only have 1 day a week, then extend it. All right, that way that I will be able to work with what you've given me and get back to you within a few days, usually with an appointment. Okay, so just before we begin, the angels indicated for me to select this crystal, and when I tuned into it, this is a smoky citron quartz. So when I tuned it into it, this is what I saw, and this is the information that we need to understand about this month. First, I saw a phallic symbol erect, and when I see that, that tells me that this is a powerful time, a potent time of manifestation. So you are in the process of manifesting something or expressing something. They're just writing here. Maybe that's a message for you. Okay. They're also writing the word taste, where you'll get a taste of something that that's in store for you. Ooh. So this is very specific for you, Libras. You're going to get a taste of something that's in store for you. And that's the words I was looking for before. Very interesting. And, I don't know why they're writing the word facts here, but they're facets. They're writing facets to the facts. Okay. And so this means that when you see, because I'm assuming they're talking about the things that we see, what we see is manifesting, that they're facets to the facts. And so make sure that you see as many of the facets as you can. And that is to say, pay attention to the gestures. Now, these are words that are right in front of me. Pay attention to the gestures that accumulate or develop or reveal what's about to manifest for you. Okay? Now, they wrote in general for everybody else the word safe, and this means that you're safe, and in terms of following this, trusting this, but it's also safe in terms of, I thought it was about finances, that there might be financial risk, but they're worth it, and you're going to be safe in that regard. Okay. They also wrote A to B, like point A to point B. And when I saw this indicates, structure and responsibility. So they want you to, in terms of management, they want you to focus on what's in front of you, the priorities that are most important in front of you right now. They do want you to be aware that the A to Z, Like they want you to map that out so that you can stay on track, but then they want you to really hone in on moving from point A to B and not getting lost in the bigger picture, and then not knowing, feeling overwhelmed, and not, and then having doubts about your ability to get there. You take this step by step. Before you know it, things will just develop, and you're going to get a taste, as they said. You're going to get a taste of what's to come for you. Just a suggestion that I've been working with is that I've created sort of several different lists. Number one is top priorities, one or two things that's inspired and you're passionate about, and that you need to block out all of your as much time for that as possible. But then I created like this list called Quick List. It's the best thing I can think of. These are like, birthday cards, signature on a document, anything that can be taken care of in a matter of moments, no brain activity, just doing. And something that you can get like 3 or 4 or 5 of them done in 25 minutes. Those I put on my list because that's like trash, meaning that if you just let it accumulate, it acts as trash and it blocks your path and it really clutters your mind. And these things we need to take care of, so that we keep the trash moving on, and therefore our mental environment is able to really shine with clarity and focus. All this is help you to focus. And then the last list was just some things I need to be aware of in the next weeks or something like this. Once everything is, has its order and understanding, now you have all this room to really focus. Another thing they showed me was a unicorn, 2 unicorns, and it looked like a parent-child or teacher-student kind of dynamic. So the idea here is that these roles are fluid. The impact that you want to make on the world is just as valid as the impact that the world makes on you. So you're learning, you're teaching, those you think you're teaching, you're learning from them. And so we need to get rid of these sort of hierarchies in our relationship dynamics, or in our relationship with the world and our realities, and see this equality, this equal support, this balance of support and help that is always running through everything. So let's tune in and just get a sense of what's going on for you this month. And I'm sort of seeing a gazebo, which I saw for another reading earlier, but the shape of it is different. The roof is sort of like a pyramid-like, and so this makes me think of the 4 of Wands. Now, what's interesting is that I'm seeing another one over that one. So it's like a small, it's like those little, oh my God, those little eggs. I can't think of it, those little Russian Fabergé eggs. So, and then I'm seeing a cross in the center of all of this. And now I'm seeing sort of like a line of people, but there's a canopy over them. But it's like, it's like a long cover over them. Now they're writing the word cafe, and that's usually my word for networking. Okay, so what's going on here? So it feels like maybe there's an event, but gosh, it's like there's an event that you might be attending, but it's an event within an event for you, okay? And although you might be there for another purpose, is what I'm getting about these things, this kind of Fabergé gazebo idea, is that it's an event. You might be there for another reason, but the universe is putting you there for one specific purpose. And it might be a source of pain. It might bring up a lot of pain for you to be in this setting, and to be in the situation. I feel like the networking opportunity, for some reason, might dredge up some insecurities or for you. However, this is really going to play some part in how this networking that will take place will help you to realize your dreams, maybe help you to get out of that rut. And I'm seeing a mushroom. So this is my symbol for abundance. It's also my other symbol for manifestation as well. Now I'm trying to think about what the difference is between the two of them as they're communicating these things to me, and it'll come to me. But the idea here is that this is going to help you to maybe obtain the resources and the connections that you need and support to really get out of that space. And then the mushroom just sort of opens up like an umbrella with light, flowing from it. And this is also my symbol for the universe is protecting you, right? And what's interesting is that the top of the umbrella seemed like it was dark, but the light, when it opened up, the light was underneath. So there is something with it, like sort of, I feel like it's protecting you from negativity. And I feel like it's negativity within yourself. I feel like it's protecting you from yourself. And that this opportunity will just beam light into you, and that you will light up to others. And it helps you to be seen, but you don't have to worry about whatever it is that you've dealt with before, because you're being given cover. So even if you can't find it within yourself, is what I feel, they're giving you this additional kind of protection where they're infusing you with light, and every situation that comes into your path will be infused with that light. So you don't have to worry about how you're going to, switch gears here. It's going to happen automatically somehow. All right, let's take a look at the archangel that you're working with for the month. And it's the Archangel Chamuel. And this is the card, and this is the major theme lesson influence, right? So this is the tradition of the hangman. They're titling it Awakening. So we're just talking about that shift, the turning on of the light. This situation is, we're talking about, I think that's that pain, that cross that you've had to bear is going to it's going to be switched on you. It's going to become your source of strength, and you're going to, for the first time, realize that. The gears are going to be switched, and you're going to finally realize that maybe you've been focused on the suffering and been hung up and stagnating, but you're going to finally discover that, everything that you've become because of what you've been through, and that you're finally going to realize that you're stronger than before you first went through that. Okay? So, right now, at this time, you might not be feeling like, much is happening for you, or that you're going to be able to manifest any of your dreams. There is a reason behind that. So I'm going to say to you lovingly, stop sulking about whatever it is that you sulk about, and really start looking at your life and where your circumstances from a different perspective. What have you gained? What would you do better? What do you know better? How do you know better now? And how can you apply that? And has this really been worth it? And the answer should be yes, because there is no wasted time in our lives. There are no detours. Everything, we're where we need to be in order to become who we're going to become. And I can tell you that from personal experience. All right. And here we have the Ace of Swords. We have Archangel Chamuel again, referencing the same card. Okay, the Hangman. So this card is the breakthrough. So that your guardian angels, and this is showing you how this is going to play out day to day in the divine prescription, but your guardian angels are telling you that you are about to have a breakthrough in all of this. Right? I think you're the ones who said you're going to get a taste of what's to come. And you're going to have a breakthrough, whether it's an idea or that communication through a networking situation. You're going to have that breakthrough. It's going to be challenging for you because of what you've been through and how much it'll take for you to really let that go. But it does say that you're going to champion this in some way. So hang in there. This is really the message for you this month. Hang in there, Libra. Hang in there. Because your justice is coming, so to speak, right? What you're due is coming. And I feel like for you, it's a healing. A profound healing. Because when you get off this tree and you stand right up, you're going to be in such elation and appreciation, gratitude. You will take nothing for granted, and you'll be just naturally ready to soak it all up. And that would have been worth it. All right? So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of July, a profound month of healing. And God bless you.